It's time for me to pull my King Tut peas from this obelisk trellis, and it reminded me of the question of how many peas we can actually get from a few plants in the garden. I don't know about you, but it's always shocked me in the garden to find out, honestly, how little I can harvest from some plants, and then from other plants, how much a particular plant will give me. Peas are one of those plants that, I'm just going to be honest, surprise me with how little I can harvest from each plant. Now, I've been pulling from this plant for a few weeks now, and the weather has gotten pretty warm, so you can see these vines are tired and hot. They're like, I completely quit. And I planted these from seed indoors first and then transplanted them out probably back in March. So at that point, it was about 2 months before the last frost. Those vines kind of took off underneath this obelisk trellis, and then started producing these peas probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So the vines produced over about 1 month period. It took them about 2 months to grow up the trellis. And from each vine, I would say I've probably harvested about 10 to 15 peas. Now, I don't know about you, but 10 to 15 peas, I can eat all those in a meal by myself. And so I'm constantly reminded that when growing peas, I should really plant more, like a whole lot more. This seems to be true for a lot of the fruiting plants that I grow. I'm always shocked by how many harvests I can get from my leafy plants, and then honestly shocked the other way around by how few harvests I can get from my fruiting plants. But still, 15 peas from each vine is impressive and so delicious. When I first started growing these King Tut peas, I thought that they were like sugar snap peas, where I could eat them, I think the phrase is like mange tout or something, where you can eat the whole thing. You can eat the shell and the pea. But after cooking them down, I quickly realized that was not the case. These actually are very hard shell, and you actually, shell them and then cook the peas that are inside the shell. So I guess I should have read the description a little bit better. But nevertheless, they are really beautiful, and the peas, once cooked down, are delicious outside of the casing. And that's about it. So this is what I pulled from the obelisk trellis. This is my very last harvest from about, I would say, 4 plants. And I've gotten to do this probably 4 or 5 times before. So the answer to the question, how many peas can you harvest from one plant, is about 10 or 15. So if you want more than 10 to 15 peas, then you need to go plant some more. If you want to learn all about growing sugar snap peas or King Tut peas, or really anything in the garden, you should check out my book, Leaves, Roots, and Fruit. You can find out more about it at leavesrootsandfruit.com. Then be sure to subscribe to the Gardenary channel and stay tuned for more videos on how to do all the things in the garden with us. Thanks for watching.